everyone, and welcome back to Realms and Roleplay Sovereign of Death. Last time where we left, things were not in such a good place. The city of Snary was being overrun by the army of the dead, and thanks to the efforts of Horacio, the heroes were able to escape through a portal. So we're going to pick up right where that left off. You all go through the portal, and as you see it close, you see that Horacio gets stabbed through the chest by the half-dragon general, and you all are in the desert on the outskirts of the city.
So we're still in immediate vicinity of a place that is being attacked by armies of giant knife-wielding demons from your previous description, correct?
And also a dragon.
Yes, so you are currently unseen, but you are still close enough to where if you remain there, there could be danger.
Horacio couldn't create a portal to just move us further away from this?
You could ask him, but he's dead now.
That's
So.
the thanks he was hoping for.
We didn't see him die. We just saw him get stabbed through the chest. We don't know for sure that he's dead.
That's true. There's always hope.
Did he come through the portal with us, or did the portal close? I don't remember what side he was on.
So he was still in the city as the portal closed behind you all.
Do we have capacity to leave/run away as soon as possible?
If you would like. I mean, Tony the pony is there, so...
Can we all fit on Tony? Is she magic?
She is not magic. She is a big horse, though, so, I mean... most of you could fit, and Aria can fly, so there's that.
Okay. Well, so, not to be that guy, but shouldn't we go see if we can find Keef?
We saw Keef through the portal before it happened, right?
No, we didn't.
Surrounded?
You asked. Remember, you asked if we could see the knife museum, and they said no, that it was too far away. And he's been very helpful.
I'm going to support you.
Zymes, right?
You saw Zymes and Gravis,
yeah,
and Faruna.
Okay, I will support you. If you want to do a quick look for a knife museum and then run the heck away. This isn't the first time we'll have left a town burning, so...
I like it not to be so common an occurrence.
It's true. I'm sorry that we don't get along with dragons. I wish we did. Something I would love to work on at some point. We have made some progress with the half-dragon.
We don't get along or not get along with dragons on the whole. Usually, they're the ones bearing down on us with their breath weapons.
I mean, listen, I would like to see if we could do something about this. But anyway, what do you all think? Do you think if you feel like we should just get out of here, cool. If he's like, where's the knife museum? Is it on the edge of town or is it in the middle of town?
So the knife museum is on the other side of town from where you are headed towards the Hero Academy. So you'll need to get through town or around town to get to there.
Now, is it on our way to where Wynn's dad is? Or is it in the opposite direction?
Wynn's family is in Broken Rock, which is a island country of itself. So you would need to get a boat from either Snary, or you would need to travel across the desert to the city of Adril, which is the closest city, and get a ferry to Broken Rock, or some kind of boat.
Which way is Snary?
So Snary is right in front of you. That's the city you just came from, and behind you to the north is the city of Adril, which is the city of mountains.
Okay.
So you could always go there if you would like. You have some options.
So we could conceivably get a boat from the city that we just left if we went to try to find the docks.
Potentially.
You've also got a magical cloak full of boats.
Oh, yes! I do have a magical cloak full of boats and all kinds of things.
Are they big enough boats?
Wait, I have... Wait, let's see what kind of boat it is.
Are we gonna, canoe across?
Let's see.
Yeah, Tony has to fit.
Well, yeah.
We can make Tony fit.
Wait, 12-foot long rowboat. I have 2 of them, though, so we can use them. I also, by the way, y'all, I have Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I swear to God I had a portal and I don't see it on here, so maybe I'm making this up.
You don't have a portal, I think you have a hole.
You have a hole and then a magic window.
Yes. So with the hole, like for people watching who are like, that's not how those holes work. I amended the holes. So the way that the holes in this game works are when you place it, you can select one destination, and the hole, when you go through the hole, it'll take you to that destination. It's like in cartoons with their magic holes or whatever. But yeah, so you can select one destination to go to. However, it has to be somewhere that's within 100 feet of where you currently are.
Oh, okay. Well, somehow that's not on my list anymore, so I don't know. Maybe I have more things.
Somehow in the 5 minutes before, since getting the cloak and now.
Okay, so a hole within 100 feet. So it's not like, it's kind of like a little quick teleport. It's not going to take us anywhere. Okay, well, we do have 2 12-foot long rowboats. So if we can find some water, we can get out of here and also get on to Wynn's family.
I'm going to be honest here, I am freaking out, and we barely escaped there with our lives, and this was not on my to-do list for today. And I'm just trying to reprioritize what we're hoping for. So are we trying to escape the city?
I don't mean to interrupt, but are you all having this conversation where you landed outside of the portal?
I don't think we moved.
Okay. Could somebody make a perception check?
Ah, jeez.
Gosh.
Wynn's yelling, so I don't feel like it was me. Yeah.
I have a +2 perception. Does another non-yelling party member want to take it?
I also have a +2 perception.
I only have +1, so.
17.
Awesome. So as everyone's kind of figuring out which way to go, you notice that there are patrols that are leaving the city and like starting to spread out around the desert area.
Okay, like what kind of patrols?
If we're gonna make a patrols.
So you can. What kind? So that's a good question. So there are a couple of different creatures. There you see that there's a giant skeletal minotaur riding a. Where is it?
That seems like it isn't like the normal minotaurs that we're friends with, Madie. And
it's riding a skeleton warhorse. And there's an army of small skeletons. When I say an army, there's probably like 6 of them. And some scarecrows that have like these vines that look like they're alive and that are pulsing as arms and legs. And there's a couple of shadows that you can see that flow across the land like mist. And they're all spreading out to look.
Okay, listen, just because they look scary doesn't mean that they're bad. We don't know.
Nope.
I have a history of being foolhardy, and this, even to me, seems like a horrible, horrible idea.
Okay, so it seems like there's a window. There's a window where we may be able to get in.
As these things have so completely dominated the town that they're now spreading out, what gives you the personal belief that we've got a window to duck in and duck out?
No, that's fair. I think there's chaos happening right now, and the longer these people have control over the city, the less chaos there'll be. And I think chaos is our best chance of getting in and out without necessarily getting caught.
So our to-do list is swing by the knife museum, head to the docks, escape. Don't help the people we kind of like.
Well, they're done. I mean, they're like right in the middle of the. It was like I don't think we can get back there. And
if we see his jorts, we'll bury them. We'll bury Gravis's jorts.
Okay, so thought. I have a disguise. When you can disguise yourself, Aria, you can fly. Can we do something to kind of like mitigate?
I have a camouflage suit.
Martin, yes.
A bunch of camouflage suits.
Can we do something to mitigate? Yeah, make slow you down. But to kind of like cover what we look like, so that we can kind of blend in. First, I'm putting my disguise on.
We could go try to kill those skeletons and wear their heads.
Is that a valid disguise in the world of Yashan?
Not with charisma where mine is at, but maybe you guys.
Okay, do we attack or hide from immediate threat? Do we attack or hide from them? All in favor of hiding.
Hide.
Okay, I've got a Dune camouflage suit. The person who's most in a position to not be able to hide, I'd like to give that to them.
Awesome. So to hide,
I'm
it'll
gonna
be
put on a tree camouflage suit.
So to hide is a stealth check. So whoever you give the Dune suit to will get to roll a stealth check with advantage.
Gotcha. Who needs that kind of thing?
I'm at +1 on stealth.
Me too. So I have a disguise. It doesn't say what it is. So I don't know what that would look like.
You have a disguise kit, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, does that mean like spirit gum and like a mustache and stuff? Eye patch.
Yeah, so you can use your disguise kit to create a disguise for yourself, and you'll roll a d20 to see how good your disguise is, essentially.
All right, so Aria, let me try that. Okay. Well, it went real far. I got a 6.
Awesome.
Do I get an addition from anything?
No. So you try to put something together for your disguise kit, but like the enemies that you see are so unique and different that you can't really figure out how to blend in because they're all so different. So you feel like your disguise probably isn't going to be effective.
Okay.
It looks great.
Well, I'm probably. Who's smaller, Aria? Maybe
I'm
one of
pretty
us.
short.
You think you can fit in that tree costume with Martin?
I'm 5'1".
Or maybe you can fit in the Dunes costume with me. Why don't we try to see if we can both wear the Dune costume?
I give both of them the Dune costume.
Do we roll for squishiness?
So you're both going to try to fit into one costume?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so then you'll each need to roll stealth. So the costume would give you advantage, but since you're both trying to fit into one costume, you would have to roll with disadvantage, but it'll cancel out with the advantage, so you just roll a flat stealth check.
Okay.
Do we have to
Great.
average them for any given stealth check from here forward?
Sorry.
Well, I got a 2 + 1, so I'm just really doing great.
Awesome. So you believe that you are one with the Dunes.
We believe that?
it.
Does that mean it's true?
Yeah, you feel like you're one with the Dunes.
Great. That's how we feel, Madie.
Oh, hey, I got a +2, but to my next skill check, I haven't used that yet from when I did the drugs.
Oh,
yeah, drugs.
That's right.
Five.
Illegal magic.
Legal magic.
I'm sorry.
Performance enhancing magic.
Yes, the wacky magic. Okay, so does that help at all?
You can use it now, and that'll make your 4 a 6, right?
Oh, it was a 3.
It was 3 and 2 a 5. Yeah. I mean,
Also,
Does that make a difference?
Aria rolled 13, so I'm thinking that in terms of squishiness to get inside the suit, pretty squishy.
I'm above average squishy.
Okay, so should I not spend it?
So you can choose to use that if you would like. Also, earlier when you got inspiration, and you can choose to use that however you like. So you
Don't
all
It taunts me.
I'm just saying that I'm just giving you options. So you all were able to fit 2 people into one suit somehow, and you feel like you're one with the Dunes. As you are sort of making your way to hide, you see that a pack of the skeletons come over, and they hold on.
A pack of skeletons.
Okay. So they like come over and they're looking around, and then they just kind of shamble off, as if they can't really tell what's happening.
My leaves rustle in relief.
Awesome. So yeah, it seems that for now you avoided the threat.
Relief.
Oh no. I don't want to embark on this with you, okay?
I hit Martin.
Embark.
Okay,
No.
so
We're all there.
anyway, what do you all choose to
16.
do?
Rolled 16.
Oh wait, why are we rolling?
They're getting into a fight with one another. So as the skeletons leave, you notice that the army that has left the city starts to head north toward what you believe to be a drill.
Which is towards us.
No, that's past you. So the skeletons came to check out the mysterious tree and weird looking dunes. They didn't suspect anything, and so they continued onward.
Was I just like standing behind them, just like?
Did you attempt to hide or no?
Yeah, I mean, yes, we were all trying to hide.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah,
right,
for
go.
whatever the reason, it seems like these skeletons probably aren't very smart. So they just kind of shambled off.
Rotten brains and all.
Yeah.
Lack of brains.
Yeah, that'll do you in.
I feel conflicted about leaving Stone Snary at all.
Okay. So
Which isn't to say we should stay. I'm just conflicted.
let us try to stealthily, and perhaps one person per disguise suit, try and make our way around the town and see if we can find Keef or any other survivors on the outskirts of town.
Okay.
And then we will head to the dock, either steal a big ship or use your 2 canoes to hopefully beat those weird skeletons to a drill.
We can also just take a boat directly to your dad's country, right?
We're in the desert.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
There's a dock there, so it means there's water access.
I thought you meant now. I was like, we can't do it now.
But I wouldn't take the canoes all the way to Broken Rock. We'd probably need a better ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gosh. If they're
Let
headed
us-
up to a drill and that's where our ships are, that also makes me nervous.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. I don't really want to be following in the wake of the army of the dead.
Yeah,
That
you
might
kinda
be
wanna
the safest place to be.
get out ahead of it.
Behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we need a boat, and if all of the ones in Stone Snary are burned...
Can we, while we're having this conversation, walk and talk as we shuffle across around the city and look for survivors?
Here
Classic
for a
house.
good walk and talk.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're going into the city, I'm gonna need.
No,
you
we
to...
are not.
Okay.
Specifically.
Around.
No, we're
Around.
definitely
Okay,
not.
like literally
Where?
around. Sorry.
What
I
do
meant
we
like...
roll for
We're
perception
circumventing.
to see if
Outskirts.
there's any survivors on the outskirts?
Gotcha. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. So if you're going around the outskirts of the city, then you can make some perception checks.
Immediately.
You can make 3 perception checks, and we'll see how things go.
I got 16.
Okay, awesome.
12, 5, 14.
Okay, awesome.
Nope, that actually 12, 7, 16.
Okay. Anyone else?
Should we all do
It's
that?
up to you. You can just use those, or you can.
First one was a 5. Nope, staying on the desk. Oh, and then the second one was a 20.
A natural 20?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Third one is a 12.
Okay, so on Aria's nat 20, you notice that the dragon that you saw earlier is flying around the city, and there appears to be someone on its back. So you feel like the dragon may be patrolling the city in the air, searching for something. And you also see that there are several buildings that are still burning, and you can hear people screaming. Madie and Martin, on your checks, you notice that the army that left the city, where they came from, out of the city gates, there seem to be more skeletons that are coming out of the gates and starting to spread around the perimeter behind you. So it looks like they're planning to surround the city.
Have we seen the knife museum yet?
No. So you are almost to the edge of town, and what walking order are you in? Like, who's in the front?
I mean, it's got to be me.
Okay, could you give me a perception check?
Oh my god. 14, 15.
Awesome. So as you all sort of round the corner to the backside of town, you notice that even though most of the town is burning, it seems like the Knife Museum is not on fire. There are some skeletons out in front of it. There are 2 skeletons seemingly guarding the entrance. But other than that, it looks like it normally does.
That's either very suspicious or very lucky.
Can I maybe try and sneak attack them?
The skeletons?
Before we do that, can I roll for insight to see whether or not maybe... This is the first time I've suspected Keef, but if the Knife Museum in a town full of fire is the only place not on fire, and there's some skeleton guards just straight up guarding it, that usually isn't a great sign for someone not being involved in some plots. I'm sorry. Maybe.
So
in Madie's defense, it is a knife museum. They might just want the knives.
So you can roll a investigation. So insight is usually to find out someone's intentions, and unless you're rolling it on the skeletons, you won't be able to roll insight right now.
Okay. I rolled a 17 for investigation.
Awesome. So you notice that the skeletons that are waiting outside are not armed, and it seems like there are maybe some people inside, and you hear voices from inside.
That's definitely suspicious.
Can we hear what they're saying?
Not from where you are right now.
Can we recognize any of the voices? Is one of them Keef?
One of them is speaking a language that none of you understands.
Oh. Are you sure?
But,
I know lots of languages.
I know a couple languages.
Oh wait,
I took some language classes in my day in the Hero Academy.
You're dead.
When you speak Draconic, right?
Correct.
Wynn understands and recognizes one of the voices. And it sounds...
So it's the half-dragon.
I don't know.
Well, the half-dragon is flying ostensibly.
We don't know.
Yeah,
You don't
I think
know?
I saw that, but I'm not sure that I saw that.
But Wynn knows.
We saw a figure on the dragon. We don't know that it was the half-dragon.
Right.
So I recognize Draconic, but I don't recognize the voice necessarily.
No, you recognize Draconic, and you recognize that it's the same voice that you spoke to at the Hero Academy.
Oh, okay.
You can just say the half-dragon. That's the main thing on our minds all the time.
I don't know, man.
Wait, so hold on. But do we know for sure that it was her when we jumped through the portal?
I think
Yeah,
we saw
she
her.
had the death
We saw her,
star.
right?
She
With
shoved
the
her
dragon.
sword through Horacio.
So it's also it's not like this is a few seconds late. Some time has passed while you had the conversation and
As we're walking.
walked around.
I get it. She has time to get there. I'm just trying
We
to...
know she's our enemy. I'm gonna see if I can sneak closer. Is there a back door? Or are the skeletons guarding the only entrance to the night?
Make an investigation check.
Yes. I thought my new rogue skills would give me benefit. No, but it's still a 21.
Oh, snap. So, okay, you see that there are several windows. There's also a back entrance that looks like it's some kind of supply door, where they bring in new supplies and shipping crates and stuff. So it's like a giant garage door, essentially, in the back.
Okay.
Is that guarded?
No, none of the windows or that garage door are guarded.
I signal to our team and point at the garage door.
Okay. Do you all... If you're going to go into the garage, you need to make stealth checks.
Oh. So the garage door is open or shut?
It's open.
Oh.
Oh.
I was imagining it being shut. I have a magic window, just don't forget. We have 2.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
don't need it.
sneak into the garage.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah,
it's a
I'm also
magic
gonna
window. You can
sneak.
place it and go through it, even if the thing is already open.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Thank you, though. Okay, so
are
wait.
these single-use magic windows? I assume they're sort of.
So, yeah, once you
We can't
place
just
it,
keep
you
pulling
can't
them
take it
off,
off.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So what is it? Stealth?
Definitely just crit failed that.
Oh no.
Oh, awesome. Okay, what did everyone else get?
You're
I
welcome,
got
guys.
15.
15?
14.
Okay. What about Martin?
What am I rolling for?
Stealth.
That is 16.
Awesome.
Actually, that would be because I have a stealth suit on. That would be a 17.
Perfect. So you all are sneaking into the back of the knife museum, and as you are getting in, Aria is so tall that she bumps her head on the garage door, and it makes a loud sound that kind of echoes through the building.
Can I roll to do like a quick dash as a tree and like kind of make sure that no one can see us? Cover up some stuff with my branches
in front of everybody.
Why would there be a tree in a knife museum?
Yeah, sure.
That's why you roll for charisma.
So you place your tree self in front of everyone.
Let me roll for persuasion. It feels good. I feel good about this.
Sure. So a skeleton comes around the corner to investigate, and you can make a persuasion check to convince the skeleton that nothing's there.
So that's a 9.
Awesome. So the skeleton, like,
Plus
it does
5. That's a 9.
It kind of like stares for a moment with this hollowed out eye sockets, and then turns around and goes back.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Wow.
These aren't very smart.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, do we see anyone else, or do I hear anyone else, like, in the garage with us?
In the garage, you don't see anyone else. You can make an investigation check to see if you can hear anyone else.
12.
No, it seems like you all are the only people in there.
Okay, so I gesture for us all to continue sneaking. What does the garage look like? Like, are there crates and things and knives?
I want
a fancy knife.
Right now, the garage looks like a really empty warehouse, except there's a stack of giant boxes, and in the boxes are scrolls, and a lot of the scrolls have the symbol from the Destin pins on them.
Oh, Keef.
Do we roll to read?
No, you can just pick them up and start reading them.
Make a reading check.
But could Aria...
I should have just left him for dead, y'all.
Aria, could you make a...
I'm sorry, Madie.
Hold on, I'm sorry. 1 second.
I mean, who knows? You're not your family. We don't know for sure.
I mean, he runs the knife museum.
Does he? For his family.
For his family, yeah.
Okay.
He seems very hands-on.
Aria, could you make an opposed grapple check? So that'll be a strength check.
Okay, well that's a decent stat for me. 12.
Awesome. So as you all are sort of heading over toward the stack of scrolls, a shadowy figure sort of comes out of the wall and attempts to grab Aria, but you are too swift and you get out of the way. So now we are in a combat situation now.
Makes sense.
So
Come at me, bro.
actually, Aria, you're gonna act first in initiative order. We pre-rolled initiative to make things a little faster.
I don't know, y'all. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and attack.
Punch it.
Go for it.
Try to flee, but that's not really my style. Alright, we're gonna go with a quarterstaff attack. 18.
Awesome. So, an 18 hits and roll damage.
So my damage says like 1d6 plus 2, and then slightly smaller underneath it 1d8 plus 2, and I think that might be a proficiency thing, but I'm not sure.
So, I'm pretty sure it's... you can use a quarterstaff one-handed or two-handed, right? So it's probably, if you use it one-handed,
maybe.
then it's the first,
sense,
the
yeah.
d6, and if it's two-handed, then it's the...
Okay.
Yeah.
I have two weapon fighting. Okay. So is that just a choice I make, or is there any sort of
Yeah,
downside?
you can choose how you would like to wield it.
I think we're all right. Yeah, let's go with 2 hands.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh shit, 9.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
you pull out your quarterstaff and strike at the shadow, and as you do, your staff passes through its body.
Guys, I don't like this.
So now it is going to be Wynn's turn.
I just sort of think maybe Aria just maybe missed it, so I'm gonna try and stab it with my sword.
Sure thing. Go for it.
Great. So I'm gonna stab it with my rapier. Fantastic. Does a 14 hit?
It does, yes.
Great, fantastic. So I'm going to stab it with that rapier. Now I am going to say, since since Aria is an enemy of the shadow creature and within 5 feet of it, I do get my sneak attack bonus.
Awesome.
So the regular damage is 6, and then because of my sneak attack, I roll, I believe it's 2d6. Bam,
Ooh,
bam.
look at you go.
I know. I'm using D&D Beyond's magic. Great, so 6 plus 8, that's 14, right? That's how math works?
Yes.
No, yes.
So, as you lash out with your rapier, the shadow, like, half of its form starts to dissipate, but it's still there. And now we're going to go to...
But does it seem like it worked? Like, did it seem like it took damage or it avoided the damage?
It seems like whatever you did, half of it is no longer there.
Oh, good. Okay, so I'm good at
thank
stabbing.
God. Well, also that means that we can use weapons because that's really all I'm good for. So
And now
Apparently the
it's...
stabby kind and not so much the wacky kind.
interesting.
Yes, hold on, let me see. Do I want to, like, hide or disengage or anything? Just trying to think of any of my other magic skills. Yeah, I am going to use my cunning action to to take the disengage action and then walk away real quick.
Awesome. So you slash out at it and disengage, and you take a few steps back. And the shadow is going to, with the remaining half of its body that's left, reach out and stick his hand into Aria's body and attempt to attack you that way. So does a 16 hit you?
Yeah.
It does. Awesome. So in that case, you take... Oh, jeez.
Is it just me, or does Aria, despite not being the tank of the party, just take a whole lot of damage in every single encounter?
She's not very clever. It's not very tactical.
Let's run up and punch!
Yeah.
You take 11 points of necrotic damage,
Oh no.
and your strength score...
Goggles.
And your strength score is reduced by 2. Until you take a long rest. So it reaches his hand into your body, and you all can see some of the life force being drained out of Aria into this creature.
I don't like that.
No.
And...
It took 11 points of damage.
And now...
You okay?
Well, that dragon lady gave me like an extra 10 bonus points, so... yes.
Now it's Madie's turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get out my battle axe,
Awesome.
and I equipped it, so now I know how to do it.
Perfect.
All right. So it says 1d8 plus 3 slashing, and my hit is plus 5.
Okay.
So, all right. So I rolled an 8. Help me figure this out.
Okay, so you rolled a d20, you got an 8, so now add...
No, I did a d8.
Okay, so first you have to roll to see if you attack, if you hit with your attack.
Okay. So, sorry, bear with me.
Yeah, no worries. So you roll a d20, and then you'll add your attack bonus
No.
to it.
I got a 2. I don't even know if there's an addition, but I can't imagine that it was gonna do.
I mean, you never know.
Plus 5, you just said it, right?
Oh yeah.
So you got a 7?
Yes.
Okay.
Still.
So you swing out with your weapon, but unfortunately you miss. You slash through the side of it that's no longer there. Do you have a second attack? Or bonus
What
action?
do you mean?
So sometimes, especially as a fighter, or some fighting classes, they have additional attacks, so you can attack multiple times. So if you have an additional attack or a bonus action, you can use that also.
All right, let me see here. I'm going to step back and just, that's all I'm doing.
Sure thing.
Done with my turn.
So now we're going to go to Martin.
Okay. So, does anyone have recommendations for what they would like me to do?
I recommend you hit it with something that's not a physical attack, since it doesn't seem to really like our physical attack.
I wonder how shocking grasp might go.
Is that
It's like grasp, and now I'm like, I don't know.
Grasp the shadow.
I've got the classic magic missile.
I'm sorry.
What?
I might. Was there an innuendo? There might have been an innuendo. I don't know.
I didn't say anything.
How is magic missile funny to you?
Especially the classic magic missile. Okay, if you don't understand, I'm not going to explain to you. I'm going to have some more of my caffeinated seltzer over here and just be quiet.
Okay, so shocking grasp is, it's not a touch. It is lightning springs from your hand to deliver a shock to a creature. It is within touch and range. So, having seen that it's a real bad time to, it's a real bad time for anyone that tries to just like punch it or something, I'm going to rustle on over to this guy and then try and do a lightning zap.
Okay, awesome. So this is lightning grasp, right?
This is shocking grasp. Lightning springs from your hand to deliver a shock to a creature you try to touch.
Okay.
So I don't have to touch it. The lightning is technically the thing touching it.
Okay.
It's magic.
So is there a saving throw for this, or how does this work?
So it's instantaneous, at will, 1d8 damage, and on a hit, the target takes 1d8 lightning damage, and it can't take reactions till the start of its next turn. Its hit DC is just a +4 for me, so I don't know if we just do a roll for attacking.
Yes, so make an attack roll and add 4 to it.
Okay, so that's 15.
Awesome, so that hits. So roll damage.
Brad, sorry. That's 2.
2? Alright, awesome. So you release this blast of lightning from your hand, and it electrifies the shadow, and it seems like it really did some serious damage to it. There's an electrical pulse that goes up and down its body. And now we're going to go back to the top of the round. It's Aria's turn again.
I think I'm mostly just going to disengage and mosey away.
Okay.
Roll to mosey.
Roll to mosey.
Awesome. So you take the disengage action and take a few steps back, and now we're going to go to Win.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit it again with my rapier, because I'm good at that. I can do that one. Alright. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Nice. Okay.
Brad.
And Madie is still next to it, right? And technically Martin is as well.
That's correct.
He touched it with his hand. Like this. Okay, good. That means I can sneak attack again. I'm very sneaky. I'm just darting under people's legs.
Yeah, you're very, very
You dart
safety.
through my tree stealth suit to stab it.
All right, so 10 for normal. Hold on. I'm using the D&D Beyond one and rolling my sneak attack is hard. Oh yeah, baby! Alright, that's 21 damage from sneaking.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you come out of the tree costume and skewer the shadow right through the head. And as you do, it dissipates in a puff of smoke. And the shadow is no more. However...
Can we read the thing that we were just trying to read before now? We just want to read a scroll.
Yeah. So Martin, you pick up the scroll, and on the scroll there are orders from, it looks like from Zandara, which is one of the larger metropolis cities, and the orders are for the Destined to escort each of the leaders from the different cities to Zandara for a emergency meeting.
Keef isn't corrupt. He's a politician.
So, corrupt?
Yes. Potentially.
Is it
This is
Keef
disturbing
or is it
news.
his family?
See, I'm not sure about how the Knife Museum works. It has a very confusing corporate structure.
And
All
why
right.
is there a crate full of these notes, though?
They're going to distribute them.
Mm.
They may not have distributed them. Either they were going to distribute them or they collected them, kind of like buying all the newspapers when you don't want people to get the news.
Is there time
Used to happen.
Is there time to is there time / is it wise to check what's happening inside the Knife Museum? Just look in real quick, see if Keef is there and if he's involved in shenanigans.
We could. Is there like
Before
a
we
door
do that-
into the museum that we could listen at first?
So
Madie had a thing that before we do that.
yes.
Before we do that, I want to grab one of those scrolls and stick it in my pocket.
Awesome. So you take one of the scrolls, and the way that the garage is set up is that there's sort of a wall, like a corner that you have to round. And once you go around that corner, you can gather that that's probably into the rest of the Knife Museum itself.
Can I go up to that corner but not around it and listen?
Sure. Give me an investigation check. Or let's make it a perception check.
Perception check. 9.
Awesome. So you hear voices, but you can't really make out how many or where they are.
Speaking a language I don't know.
You hear someone speaking a language you don't know, but you also hear like a lot of really hollow breaths and whispers.
It's not Aarakocra, Aarin, Celestial, or Undercommon, is it?
It is not.
Guys, I hear people speaking a language I still don't know.
Does it sound like this? And then I just say like, "Hi, Aria. This is what Draconic sounds like."
It does.
No.
It sounds like that.
Oh, it does? It sounds like that. Okay.
I heard that earlier. Okay. Okay. Quick huddle. Quick glee team huddle. All in favor of going in there and stealing Keef, even though he may or may not be corrupt. Raise your hand.
Madie is the person I look over at Madie to see if she's raised her hand, and she's already preemptively raised her hand. And so I'm like, okay, I raise
If he's
a branch.
corrupt, we can question him, and if he's not, we
Yes.
should probably save him.
Yes,
Okay.
we've come this far, you guys. He needs us. I need him. Let's work this out.
Speaking of needs, do you want to heal Aria?
Oh yeah, I give her a potion.
No, I'm good. I had 10 temp health points from the potion the half dragon gave me the first time, so I'm only down 1 hit point. We're cool for now.
Okay, keep that potion.
I'll
Put
just,
it in your pocket.
I'll just hold on to it.
You
I
get
feel like you
stabbed a
might
lot.
need it. Yeah.
No, this is smart.
Yeah, I don't know why Madie never gets stabbed. It's literally always Aria.
I'm not sure
Super
why
careful,
you're.
Super careful. Okay, so we have to figure out what's going on and how we can get around there. Does anybody have a periscope? You know, to like look around the
I can.
corner?
Let me look.
Well, with my money powers, I can see the movement of the markets. That gives me a little bit of farsight.
Hey,
Just a little bit of...
how's the economy of Stone Snary right now?
On fire.
There is some new economic opportunities that have opened up, particularly in the service and emergency supply provision things. Toilet paper has gone way up because, man, bowel movements are happening all over the place. For those who employ custodial services, those stocks are going to go way up. Now, stocks of, say, taverns and other gathering places, those are going way down.
Let me stop you here because I suspect we are actually having this conversation in the hallway, and I really don't want to get caught talking about economics. I have a steel mirror that maybe I can peek around, look around a corner. Could I try that? It's in my cloak.
That's much better. Also, I do love how you didn't say you didn't want to get caught. You said, I don't want to get caught talking about economics.
Right.
You said you were a money
know what to do.
The
Fine.
And
ultimate,
a different kind of money wizard.
yeah, the ultimate crime. So you can have a point of initiative for using your mirror to look around the corner. So what that means is you essentially get a reroll of your choice whenever you want to use it. You can use it yourself or give it to one of your teammates. So you use your mirror to look around the corner, and you can make a perception check with advantage.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Can I only get 0.1? Plus plan. So I got an 8, so a 9, and an 11, 12. So 12.
Awesome. So you use your mirror to look around the corner, and you can see Keef is there, and his arms are tied up behind his back, and he's on his knees. There are 2 dead bodies next to him, and you can gather that that's probably his parents. And you see the half dragon from earlier is there with 4 skeletons and 2 scarecrows with her. And these ones are armed.
Okay, so I turn around and tell everybody, if they can't see it, I tell them, okay, Keef's good. He's tied up. His parents are dead. There are 4 skeletons, 2 scarecrows, and the dragon. We have to save him.
So, first thing that comes in my mind is we've still got those destined brooches, right?
The dragon, we're burned with the dragon, remember?
But we are burned with the dragon, but not
The tree?
Tree Man Dead Lover.
Wade got really excited because she thought you were talking to her and her ability to change her face. And then she heard you say Tree Man, and she's just like...
You were so close, Martin. Yes, I like the idea. Let's send Win in.
All 4 plans send Win in.
We were all thinking that we'd send Win in. Yeah. I just kind of take a step back and hang my head a bit.
Okay. What was your
Did
last
anyone
name again,
see-
though?
What?
Are we all just gonna let Dead Lover, like, slip?
Because it's an army of the dead?
You still want that?
Yeah, we're just gonna
We were all
skate
gonna
right past
ignore
it.
it. Yeah, Aria, we were just gonna...
Speaking of, though, you're stealthy, Win, so there's also a chance that, depending on where Keef's position is, you could slice his bonds, escort him out before they have a chance to, unless they're looking directly at him, you got a chance to be stealthy.
Were they
How's your
looking at?
performance?
I mean, I'm your hype man. I literally talk to everyone when we take a job. You
Yeah,
know
she's
I'm
got
good at
this.
talking to people.
Why are we arguing about this? Win, you've
I'm
got to
all
go in.
for it.
You've got to go in and get him.
Okay.
What face?
Shadow
Look
creature?
at half dragon's face.
What if it's
Can-
Horacio? Like,
She stabbed him.
I know. That'll
just
really
stab
mess
him
with
in
her
the
head
head.
because he's not actually
Let's
dead.
not try to do mind games with the giant stabby sword, plate armor, half dragon, nemesis creature.
What
Here's
about
the
somebody
thing.
from a different place?
We saw a skeleton. What about... there's a shadow creature who's already supposed to be in this room. What if you impersonate a shadow creature?
Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to see if what my shape change lets me do. Because I don't know. I can make myself look like a member of another race, although none of my stuff changed. And it sort of has to look like a human, but I think I can make myself look like a shadow creature. I can't see why I couldn't.
You stabbed it through a head. It has a head. It's got like one of the key ingredients of a human.
Yeah, I think as long as it has the same basic arrangement of limbs as me, like humanoid, so I think I can look like it.
It does not have legs. It had arms and a head, but it did not have legs.
Can I sacrifice my tree stealth suit so that you can disguise your legs? So you tree? So you got like it's just what is it? What if you don't have legs? You basically got a trunk. I will sacrifice it.
Okay.
Kill the tree.
Did you get a good look at that skeleton minotaur? Maybe you can look like that and say, "Hey, I came back because I was sent back to get Keef because of something. That's as far as I can. I don't know how to do this stuff. All I know is how to hit things with a hammer."
Yeah, let me just be a skeleton minotaur.
Awesome.
Skeleton minotaur?
So you change it to a skeleton minotaur. And
I was hoping the heroic sacrifice, my tree would be worth something. No, I get to stay a tree! Boom!
I would never take that from you, Martin. Alright, so I'm a skeleton minotaur. I didn't hear his voice, so I'm just doing a voice that I think is skeleton minotaur voice. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't talk, but we're finding out, I guess. And then I put the destined pin on.
And I quickly whisper some different phrases in Minotaur into her ear so that she can speak Minotaur if she needs to.
Awesome.
But I would recommend speaking Draconian.
Fair. Okay. And then I just stride into the room like I belong there.
Awesome. So
can we all have... We're all watching through the mirror?
With the mirror? Yes.
Yeah. Great.
Okay. So when... As the skeleton minotaur, you start to walk into the room. As you do, you see that the skeletons have sort of taken the position at the corners of the room, making sure that they're ready to strike in case an enemy comes in.
I'm ready an attack of opportunity. Kind of ready in action in case things go sideways.
Yeah. What action would you like to ready?
I'd like to. I will mix it up. And I'd like to prepare just a regular old quarterstaff hit. If an enemy comes within range of the door and things have gone sideways.
Okay, awesome. So if an enemy comes close to where you all are, or if things break out into a fight, then you'll have your action. Cool. What were you going to say, Madie?
I want to ready an action too.
Of course.
If anybody goes towards Keef, I'm gonna run in there and hit him with a hammer.
Awesome. So if somebody harms a hair on that precious boy's head, then you're going into combat. What about you, Aria? Any readied actions?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for be ready to like swoop in and pull Wynn out of range in case an enemy attempts to attack her.
Awesome. So if Wynn is in danger, you will fly in and attempt to swoop her up. Correct?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So the plan is in place, and as Minotaur Skeleton Wynn walks into the room, you see that the scarecrows are flanking either side of Keef, and the half-dragon has her sword on her shoulder and is saying something in Draconic to Keef, and he's... I'll get there. So he has like tears streaming down his face, and you can see that he isn't able to understand what she's saying. You hear that she's saying, your parents promised that they would provide us with weapons. Where's the weapons for my army? But he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, and you killed my parents. What's happening? So you walk in on this scene happening. What are you going to do?
I'm going to walk right up to the half-dragon and give her the salute that we did to each other the first time.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to say, I was told you needed help translating in Draconic.
That's
Wow.
you get another point of inspiration for that.
And yet, when I want to turn into a tree named Tree Man Dead Lover, no points of inspiration granted.
I mean,
I see how this works.
Dead Lover's a good name.
I just can't do it.
So she looks at you and says, General Dilkus, I thought that you were headed toward a drill. Why are you back here?
I was ordered to return to assist you with gathering weapons.
She kind of sighs and she's like, well, no matter. I'm glad you're here. I can't understand anything that this peasant is saying, and we need to find out where our weapons are.
Of course. I turn to Keef and I say in common, I say, the half-dragon wants to know where your parents hid weapons, and also Madie is behind the door, and we're gonna try and get you out of here.
He's like, what? What are you talking about? What?
Don't make him happy. Don't make him too happy, because then he'll give it away.
But you need to tell us where the weapons are so that they don't get in the hands of the destined.
I don't know about any weapons. I just worked here when I wasn't going to school.
It's a knife museum.
Where are the knives?
Let me, and I'm like listening to him, and I turn back to the half-dragon, and I'm like, he's playing hard to get. He doesn't want to give up the secrets. Let me try something. And I lean down to him, I'm like talking to him and whispering to him, and I'm looking very threatening, but I'm gonna try and take out my knife and cut his ropes while I'm doing it.
Okay, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
I want to use my inspiration.
Okay, so roll a sleight of hand with advantage then.
All right, 17. I did need it.
Okay, awesome. So you are able to cut the restraints on his arms without anyone noticing. He's like, what are you doing? I don't understand.
Oh, he's such a dumb.
Dumb, brilliant boy, please.
Keef, I need you to play along, and we're gonna get you out of here.
How do you know my name?
Oh, dear God!
Keef, we spent literally all day yesterday together.
He's looking at this scary Minotaur skeleton, and he's like, I've never seen you before.
You had a beautiful date with Madie, and we wanted you to come with us before all this fighting broke up. So just let us rescue you.
Are you some kind of stalker? Are you following us?
Oh my God.
He has no idea that she's a shapeshifter, guys.
I know, but magic exists.
Come on,
like
Keef.
a playful
Pick up a hint.
Pretend to do a backhand, but not actually trying to hurt him.
So you slap him a little bit, and you see the half-dragon's like, I like your initiative. Yeah, we should start torturing him. And you see the scarecrows, their hands turn into claws, and they're like, and they start to get closer to him.
Yes, of course, but he just began talking to me. I don't think we need to pull out the big guns yet. I think you should send two of these, your team here to check out a secret room under the knife museum. That's where he said that his parents hid things.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, hell yeah, 24.
Awesome. So she's like, you see she nods and looks at the skeletons by the door. And she's like, go check out the secret basement. And so those two skeletons start to walk back towards where the garage is.
I hope my party can take them out quietly.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
But as they turn their back, I want to use the knife that was already in my hand and stab the half-dragon.
Okay.
No!
What an Aria move.
So this is awesome. So what we're gonna do is we'll say
you
that
made him so happy. It's gonna go so poorly.
we'll say,
Wynn realized as soon as the skeletons were leaving that the fight was about to break out in the hallway, and my team is not quiet. So she was like, "Better get a sneak attack now."
We also have a prepared Martin's prepared action, right?
that's
And
true.
mine.
So
My
Yes.
team is not quiet.
So everybody has their prepared action. So what we're gonna do is, we'll say the skeletons are walking toward the hallway. They haven't gotten there yet, and let's resolve everyone's prepared actions. Then we can resolve Wynn's stealth attack, and then we'll go into initiative order for combat. So I think Martin, you had a prepared action in case people get close to
The door, yeah.
So when you say the door, you mean like where you all are?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and resolve your action as the skeletons start to get closer.
Do I roll for DC or?
So you roll to attack. So you'll roll a d20, and you said you're using a staff, right?
Quarterstaff, yeah.
Okay, so there should be an attack bonus modifier. So you'll add that to your roll, and then there's a separate modifier for damage.
That's an 8.
Awesome. So an 8 does not hit for the skeletons. But you step out from behind the wall and make a swipe at the skeletons, and one of them blocks your attack with their sword. And then, Aria, your prepared action was to swoop up Wynn if she was attacked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your action
Wynn has
hasn't-
not been attacked yet.
Yeah, she hasn't.
Right.
That hasn't been triggered. And Madie, yours was if Keef is attacked, then you are going to attack. So Keef was slapped, but Keef was slapped by Wynn, so that hasn't triggered yet.
Right.
So now
I was like,
let's.
that's not it.
Yeah, so
I was
let's
so amused
go.
by the possibility that you were gonna like fly into action on some weird technicality because of that.
Just she comes out and attacks me. Like, no.
Oh, I forgot.
hair.
It's confusing.
So Wynn, go ahead and roll your stealth attack against this half dragon.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, 22.
Okay, a 22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. So I only used my dagger, so that's 5 damage plus 2d6 for sneak attack. Okay, well 9 damage. Not great, but still good.
So 9 total.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So you, as she commands the skeletons, she turns back to you, and you stab her right in between some of the gap in her armor, and she looks at you with like burning rage.
And I say to her in Draconic, I say, "You have let down the destined."
You will die. And so we're gonna go to initiative order. Aria, you're first. What would you like to
Jeez.
do? So
Oh, we aren't rolling for initiative again? This is just a permanent initiative?
we're just gonna use the same initiative from before.
Okay.
So Aria, let me give you all sort of a layout of where everything is. So in the hallway leading towards the main room, there are 2 skeletons. In the main room, there are 2 other skeletons, 2 scarecrows, and the half dragon. So 4 skeletons total, 2 scarecrows, and a half dragon. They're all within 30 feet, so you could move around. However, if you pass by an enemy, they'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah. So does my prepared action still work in continuous rounds, or do I have to re-prepare it?
So
If that makes sense.
yeah, it usually you have to on your turn. You'll have to ready an action, so you'll have to
Okay.
ready it again.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and attack one of our skeleton friends that are coming near.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do the quarterstaff. Aw, 7.
Okay, a 7 does not hit. So as Martin swings at one, you swing at the other, and they both block your attacks with their swords. So now we're gonna go to Wynn. It is your turn. So you stabbed this half dragon in the surprise round, and now what are you gonna do?
I am going to. So we leveled up in between recordings, and I am now an inquisitive rogue. So I have a trait called Insightful Fighting, and as a bonus action, I can make an insight check against a creature I can see, and they have to make a contesting deception check. If I succeed, I can use my sneak attack on that creature, even if normal sneak attack rules don't apply. So if I don't have advantage or I don't have an ally with me.
Awesome.
So let me make a beautiful insight check. 16.
Awesome. Well, she rolled a 10, so yeah, you were successful.
Great. So now I got her number, and I'm gonna stab her with my rapier this time.
Awesome. Are you still?
Do you just like release the dagger and try to stab another thing inside of her?
Yeah, I have 2 hands, so I figure I'm a shape changer, so I'm ambidextrous, right? Like that makes sense.
Yeah, that tracks.
So I stab her with the rapier in the other hand.
Awesome. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yes, 18.
In 18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, rapier and 2 sneak attack. 14 damage total.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Dang.
So, one sec.
Wynn prefers to talk her way out of trouble, but she can stab things.
Well, it's
Okay,
nice
that
because
sounds
apparently
like-
Martin and I can't.
Also, Wynn, that sounds like a statement you make before things go horribly, horribly wrong.
So,
I think we're there. I think that's happened
Yeah.
already.
you have one knife in between her armor stabbed into her, and you take out your rapier and stab her again. And as you do, are you still in skeletal minotaur form?
Yeah, it's an action for me to change my shape, so I'm not changing it.
Okay, cool. As you do, all of the other enemies in the room kind of hiss at you. They can't. They can't speak. And the half dragon shouts to them, and she's like, "Kill the traitors!" And it is now.
Oh. There's an opportunity for me to use an action when it comes to me, I can either attack or do an action, right?
Yes. So an attack counts as an action. You can also do other stuff for an action.
Cool. Is it my action yet?
It is not.
Dang.
I'm sorry. So now it is actually the half dragon's turn. So she is going to. Okay. Wow.
Murder me. She's gonna murder me.
You know what? She just got stabbed, so she's angry. She's not thinking straight. So she is going to, since you're right up in her face, she's going to use her breath weapon on you.
That tracks.
So go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. 16. Awesome. You saved. So you take. Hold on. I don't think I have enough dice.
I'm sorry, what?
It's the scariest thing he's ever said.
I might go down, my friends.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. That tracks. So you take 12 points of damage.
I'm alive.
It was 24, but it was half the 12 because you saved. And the knife museum.
We should not.
Oh,
continue to
wait.
fight
You're
these
standing
two.
right by Keef, right? So let me make a save for him.
No!
Keef saves.
Does Keef take 12? Oh, whew.
He does take 12 points of damage. He saved. So, Madie, you haven't gone yet, and you readied an action during the surprise round. So, technically, this counts as the condition that you set.
Yes,
You'll need
it
to
does.
pass by the 2 skeletons to get to him, so they'll get attacks.
I feel like because of the context under which the action was prepared, and because you've got 2 skeletons who are blocking us, their swords are embedded in our quarterstaffs, I think she should be able to just run through.
Oh, that is a good point. So you can attempt to go attack the half dragon. The skeletons will have disadvantage on you since they're engaged with your party members.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
See, Martin and I are helping.
And what is your armor class?
Okay, let's see. Hold on. 18.
Awesome.
Good.
So,
Nice.
one of the skeletons sort of disengages with your friends, tries to swipe at you, and Martin blocks it again. The other skeleton tries to swipe at you, throws his sword down, and is now unarmed because he rolled a natural 1. And you run up to the half dragon, and you can make your attack.
Okay. So I run up to the half dragon. I look at Keef and give him a wink, and then I pull out my hammer and I just like try to smash her.
Awesome. Keef's just like, oh, Madie, you came to save me.
Yeah,
He, like,
baby.
swoons. Aw.
Okay, so real talk here. I rolled a 2. Now, do I get an addition for anything?
You do get an attack bonus. So,
Attack. Okay. No? Yeah?
Can
No?
I
What
give her
would
my
that be?
extra inspiration?
It's on the
yeah,
weapon.
you sure can if you would like.
All right.
Oh, right.
I am giving you my extra, or you have an inspiration, but I will give you mine.
Okay, I just got a 9, so 14.
14, awesome. So the 14 also does not hit. So you come up and you wink at Keef, and he's kind of blushing, and then you swing your hammer, right? And the half dragon,
My war hammer,
your war
yes.
hammer, she catches it in her hand, and she's like, "I was hoping that you would be here so I could kill you myself."
Not today.
Awesome. So you say
Okay.
not today. You all are engaged in a fierce battle. The Knife Museum has started to catch fire. Also,
What?
from her breath weapon around where Wynn and Madie and Keef are. And now, so that was the half dragon's turn. We're
Yo,
going
there's
to
a lot of
yours.
enemies.
No, that was just my turn.
No,
it's-
so that was your readied action. So you still have a turn
Oh!
later.
Oh my gosh. Right. Sorry. I'm excited.
Yeah!
Get another one!
Awesome.
Okay.
So, there are a lot of enemies in this scene. Let's see. So,
Yeah,
we did a
Carmen,
check.
there are. Enemies in this scene.
Don't have
We
enough
should
dice.
really try to grab Keef and hit the road, I think.
It is now, actually, it's Madie's turn now.
Oh boy.
So what would you
All
like
right,
to
so
do?
I try to think real hard about what I think my party would want me to do right now.
You see,
Okay.
you imagine all of our voices in your head in this moment, right?
What would they say to me
Run!
in my mind? I mean, I feel like I'm
dead lover.
okay.
So as
So-
you're looking in your mind's eye, the
I
fire
hit
rages.
Martin.
Okay, I'm gonna listen. We're locked. We're locked right in this. So I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to smash her with the hammer one more time. Okay,
Go for it.
18 plus 5.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
So that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah!
Okay. Okay, 1d8 plus 3. Oh god, it just fell. It was a 6.
The 6? All right, awesome. So
So 9.
9 altogether.
Yeah, nice.
Perfect. She catches your hammer and tells you that she's going to kill you. You say not today. Take your hammer back and swing again, and you come down across her, knocking most of her armor, cleaving it away, and
Yes!
she's bleeding very badly. She's very badly hurt.
No, I'm gonna turn and say, Keith, we're gonna get you out of here, kid.
Is there anything else Madie would like to do on her turn?
I'm dead.
Okay, cool. So I just rolled for the building. It rolled a natural 1. So the fire spreads like so quickly, and you all are in this burning knife museum. Some rubble from the ceiling crashes down and blocks the front entrance, and so the front entrance is blocked by flaming beams. And now it is the Scarecrow's turn. So, Wynn, could you give me a wisdom save, please?
Oh no, I mean I can. How's a 3?
Perfect. Perfect.
Good? Oh, good.
So, as you're engaged in a ferocious battle with this half dragon, and the room around you is on fire. One of the scarecrows, like through the dark mist, his eyes are a emulsive orange, and it looks at you, and his teeth grow into giant fangs, and you are magically frightened from his terrifying gaze. So what that means that you are currently under the paralyzed condition. So you cannot move or take actions until you have to make a wisdom save on your turn. And once
is there anything that a teammate can do to dispel that or help with that?
So if you have, there are some things you can do. Yes. I almost told you what it is, but I'm not going to tell you because that wouldn't be fun. So the other,
that wouldn't be fun.
The other scarecrow comes up and with its hands that turn into talons takes 2 swipes at you, win, and it's like and it hisses at you. And
great.
What is your AC?
It's not great. It's 13.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's so perfect.
Awesome. So it hits you twice.
Great.
And you take. That wasn't very good.
I would love it to be 5 damage.
Well, it's your lucky day. Kind of. You actually take 6 points of slashing damage as it tears at you with its claws.
I love that journey for Wynn because she is unconscious now.
Oh, really? Okay, so you were paralyzed from one of the scarecrow stairs, and the other slashes at you, cutting into your flesh and knocking you unconscious.
Super.
Do you turn back into your normal form when you're unconscious?
I was trying to Google that. I don't know if it's a rule or not.
Okay, let's make a house rule right now. What do you think?
I would say yes. I would say for the fun of storytelling, when I go unconscious, I revert back to my changeling form.
Awesome.
And we've all seen the changeling form, right? We aren't horrified?
Yeah.
Cool.
My party has. I mean, I didn't tell Keef.
Keef doesn't have any clue.
You fall unconscious and you turn into your normal form. And the skeletons and scarecrows are like really confused because they thought you were their traitorous commander. Now it is the skeleton's turn.
Oh my god.
So the 2 that are still in the room are going to come over and attempt to attack. One is going to try to attack Madie. The other is going to try to finish off Wynn. So.
Oh no.
Hey, right.
Guys, they're killers.
In that room still.
Oh, actually, yeah. So the one skeleton is going to stay in the corner, the farthest corner, and try to shoot Wynn with its short bow. And so it
during this time, like I've rolled low enough initiative that this is just happening.
So you are engaged in a struggle with one of the skeletons. The one in the corner takes a short bow out and takes a shot at Wynn, attempting to kill you, but Keef catches it, and he's like, "I've had enough of these skeletons," and he takes out 2 giant short swords and charges at the skeleton in the corner.
Short swords are just long knives.
And I yell, "Be careful, baby!"
And
I'm so glad I cut him free. That was a great use of my time.
Yeah, that's stellar.
The other skeleton takes a swipe at Madie, and he tries to swipe at you, but misses. So now we're gonna go to
Power couple, power.
It is now Martin's turn.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Is it possible to trade places in initiative?
So you can hold your turn. So what that means is you go after someone else, or wherever you choose to hold your turn for, and then you move to that place in the initiative order.
Okay.
So I leveled up during our last. Between our last session, which means I now have access to level 2 spells.
Yes. Yes, Martin money.
We're still in a knife museum filled with knives, correct?
There are knives lining the walls, yes.
I've got a level 2 catapult can do a 4d8 hit effect on anything that it hits. So
Awesome.
I'm going to.
I try to catch his eye and give him this look, saying, "Do you have anything that might put out a fire?"
I mean,
That's all.
So
Do with that look as you will.
that totally, because like a lot of my, you'd be surprised, but a lot of my spell sheet revolves around causing flames.
That's right. I forgot you were the pyro. Okay.
Well, I'm a tiefling as well, so like I've got this thing called Hellish Rebuke, where I point my finger and the creature that damaged me is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames.
Okay.
So I would like to. I'd love to. Are there? Does Yashan have an equivalent of a fire extinguisher?
So you can certainly look for one. They do. They exist.
I'm gonna roll a perception check.
As you're wrestling with the skeleton, you're trying to see if you're looking for a fire extinguisher as the building's burning. So go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Dang, because my first roll was really good. It was really good. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. But the building's on fire and you're in battle.
Oh shoot. Okay. So that is 15 with disadvantage.
Awesome. So even though there is a lot of smoke and you're in the midst of battle, you see in the garage where you came from, there is a shelf that has some fire blankets and a fire extinguisher on it.
Great. Put the fire extinguishing equipment in the garage, outside of the main building. That's great. I'm looking at my spells. The thing is, if I use a fire extinguisher in some way, fashion, it's very unlikely to be able to put out all of this flame, correct?
Yeah.
You can always try.
We've got a half-dragon nemesis enemy with most of their armor cleaved off. I'm going to use a level 2. I am going to look at Madie and say, I'm going to use a level 2 catapult to finish off our hated enemy. Is that okay?
Yes.
The return look
Go
says
for it.
okay. So I'm going to do my level 2 catapult. Gonna cast it. It just casts.
Awesome. So it automatically casts. When you cast it as an attack, is there a saving throw or do you have to roll to hit?
The thing must make a Dex 12 saving throw.
Awesome. So she rolled a 15. So what happens on a save?
On a save, so if the object would strike a creature, so I took a really wicked-looking knife from the thing and I threw it. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strikes something, yeah, it seems like if she got the save, maybe it doesn't happen. I don't know.
Okay, so you are engaged in conflict with this skeleton, and you free up one hand to spot something on the wall and fling it at the half-dragon. She notices you and puts up her hand, and it sticks into her arm, so there's blood dripping down her arm, but she's still standing, even though you were able to hit her with it.
I mutter a curse in Infernal, and I return my hands to just like struggling with this skeleton that I'm fighting with.
Awesome. So you two are struggling in combat, and we're going to go back to the top of initiative order. Aria, it's your turn.
Oh, excellent. Okay. So I think, going to toss a dart at the half-dragon.
Okay.
I have a bonus for do you need to know the range for that?
No, she's close enough that you should be able to hit her. So yeah, is it an attack roll on your part, or is it a save on your part?
As an attack roll.
Okay.
15.
Awesome. A 15 does not hit.
Oh, no.
So you throw a dart at her, but she reflects it away with her.
That said,
sword.
if she reflects it away, there's 2 scarecrows very close. It's very feasible that one of them would get hit.
That's true. Let's roll a percentage die, and let's see. Awesome. So she reflects it away, and it sticks into one of the skeletons, and it's one of its arms falls off.
All right.
Red.
I mean, it's on fire, and fire's not good for those skeletons. So now it is going to... Oh, I'm sorry. Are there any bonus actions or anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I can unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Awesome. Go for it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and unarmed strike the skeleton directly in front of me.
Cool.
Sorry, these goggles are very dark. It's a 13.
13, cool. Oh my gosh, I forgot to have those skeletons attack y'all last time. So that's okay, they just got skipped this round, and they just kept y'all busy, so next time they'll do some stuff. You said a 13 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
6, okay, that's 1, 2, 3.
Awesome, so you are struggling with this skeleton, but you're able to get some elbows in there, and you knock its jaw off, but it's still trying to get you. So now we're gonna go to Win. Go ahead and make your first death save.
Can't wait, I'm so excited for this. Excellent. It is a 10. Is that a good one or a bad one?
If it's lower than a 10, that's a failure. If you get 3 failures, you die, like permanently dead. If you're attacked by an enemy while you're down, then that's an automatic failure. If the enemy crits on you, then that's 2 failures automatically. And other players can help you, and if they do a medicine check, they can help you get saves, and they can stabilize you, or they can give you a health potion to get you back up.
Yeah, those are good things that people could do, and I would appreciate. Okay, good. But the 10 is the good one. Okay.
Yes, so you have 1
I thought
save.
for a second 10 might have still been failure.
No, 1 save so far. Awesome.
Okay.
And now it is our half-dragon's turn. So, the building is on fire and things are collapsing. She's looking really hurt. She kind of looks at you, Madie, and she scowls at you and then takes the disengage action. She dashes towards the exit, and she's standing in the fire now.
When she moves outside of the threat range, does that create an attack of opportunity?
It does not if she takes the disengage action. So if you take the disengage action, which counts as your action for the turn, then you can leave the threat range without an attack of opportunity.
Gotcha.
So since she already used her action, she can't leave on this turn, but she's moved into the fire near the entrance where it's collapsed. So the entrance is blocked, but there are windows and weakened walls there. So she takes out a crossbow as she's standing into the fire, and it catches on fire in her hands and disintegrates. Now I'm going to roll for the building. So building rolls, if they're less than a 10, then the building will start to collapse. If they're higher than a 10, then the building will remain stable for this particular round. So let's see what happens. Awesome. So that's a 6. So the the seal, or let's do actually even better. Let's say Madie, can you roll a flat d20 for me? So if you hit a 15, then you are okay.
If I hit a what?
If you roll high a 15 or higher, then
15. Unsubscribe.
Madie, just
I got a 2.
Awesome. So, Madie, you the roof around where you are collapses. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. So you'll roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching Realms and Roleplay. We're Sovereign of Death. This is where all the death comes in.
Hey guys, this is the 5th episode. Stuff's gotta get real. I don't know what to say.
Extremely real.
Okay, so you said I roll and then I get my dexterity modifier?
That's correct.
Okay, so I got a 6 plus 1, I got a 7.
So don't forget, you have inspiration. So I'm not saying that you have to use it. You can use it if you want.
Yeah, I didn't get to use it before. I didn't get to use it. Yeah, I want to use it.
Okay, awesome. So go ahead and roll again.
I should have done that the last time right before the building, me versus the building. I get the best one out of those two, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so we're back at a 7.
Awesome. So the ceiling collapses onto Madie, and you are pinned and prone under the flames. So at the start of your turn, you'll have to make a Constitution saving throw, or you'll take fire damage as you're being burned by the rubble. So when this happens, that blocks off the path from Martin and Aria for you getting into that room. And that was the building's turn. And now we're going to go to...
See, it's weird. Even when you roll for inanimate objects, it seems like they're still trying to hurt us.
Yeah,
right?
It's weird how the house is hurting us.
So now it's Madie's turn. So go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, how do I do that?
So roll your d20 and add your Constitution modifier.
Which is a 0.
Alright, so it'll be a flat roll.
14.
Awesome. So you take 3 points of fire damage as your clothes start to catch fire from the beams that are on you and start to crush you some.
Okay.
And now it is...
That was my whole turn? I don't get to do anything else?
No, because you're pinned right now. If you have any like magic abilities, like teleportation, you could use something like that. Okay, go for it.
I don't have teleportation, but I do want to talk about... Well, hold on. I do want to talk about this hole that I have in my cloak.
Okay.
I feel like now is a good time to use the hole.
Can I put the hole directly beneath me so that I automatically fall out of it?
When you're restrained, you cannot take any actions at all. You can make a strength check to attempt to get out of from under the beams. So let's call this a DC 15.
Okay, so I still do my D20, right?
Mm-hmm. And you add your strength modifier.
Which is plus 3.
Awesome.
11.
So 14.
Oh!
So you push yourself up with all of your might, and you are able to push some of the beams off of you, but you're still restrained for
Keef
now.
better say something encouraging and dumb right now. We need it.
So
I was really counting on your pockets full of health potions for a little win. Sort of counting on that.
Well, I can't do anything.
I know, you can't. You're stuck under beams.
And Aria has a health potion too. Don't forget Aria.
Yeah, this is true, but I'm
behind beams.
I was engaged with skeletons, but now I am stuck behind beams.
So it's going to be the Scarecrow's turn now. So the Scarecrows need to make some saves.
Or they just need to roll a bunch of ones.
What?
Almost fell off the table. So the Scarecrows are able to make those saves. They dodge the falling debris, and they are going to attack Madie.
Great.
So, what is your armor class?
18.
Awesome.
Nice.
Oh, shoot.
There's one good thing about being the tank.
So, okay. Cool. So one of the Scarecrows is unable to hit you with his attack. He tries to hit you with it, but is unable to to hit you because of the fire, and he doesn't want to put his hand on fire. The other scarecrow, as the smoke and mist are surrounding it, its eyes start to glow a very bright orange. And if you could make a wisdom saving throw for me, so what that means is you roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier to that.
Oh, great. It's a -1. But I rolled a 20.
Awesome, a nat 20. So, on a nat 20, the scarecrow,
Such a good twist.
Its eyes start to glow emulsive, and it tries to instill you with fear. But the rage and determination that you feel as you're trying to get out from under these beams, send it back at the scarecrow, and his head explodes. And
It's my minotaurs!
so we're gonna go
scare her.
to the skeletons now. So there's one skeleton that's fighting Keef, who hasn't had a turn yet, but he'll go after Martin. Forgot about him last time. So he is going to take.
I'm just gonna say up front, I'll hold my turn until after Keef, just so that he's in a position to help out Madie and win. I want that to happen as soon as possible. I'm gonna just move right next to him. I like being next to Keef anyway. I have conflicted feelings for Keef.
Yeah. So the skeleton takes his sword and stabs it through Keef's side and skewers him a bit. So Keef is not looking good. He's bleeding out from where the skeleton stabbed him, but he's still fighting with his short swords. And the other skeleton that's in the main room where Wynn and Madie are is going to, his crossbow didn't work before, he's going to come over and attempt to decapitate or to badly injure Wynn. Sorry.
I would love for that not to happen.
He, what is your armor class?
Oh, it's 13. It's not great.
Okay,
I'm a wizard. I have a 9.
So the skeleton comes over and stabs you in the back with his sword, and you have an automatic failure on a death save.
I do have that. Yeah.
So the other two skeletons that have been fighting Martin and Aria, one of them is going to take an attack at Aria with his short sword. And what is your AC?
He doesn't have a short sword. Remember, he's unarmed.
Oh yeah, he dropped it.
Oh, that's right. So he's going to try to punch you.
Yeah.
What is your armor class?
13.
Awesome. So he tries to punch you, and his hand hits your armor, and his arm falls off. So he has one arm left that he's trying to fight you with. The other.
I guess you could say he's armless. Harmless?
So
he's harmless?
The other skeleton's gonna attack Martin. And
Fantastic.
he is going to hit you for... He rolled very well. He's gonna hit you for 7 points of damage.
Ooh.
Cool. Very cheap.
That's that's rough. That's nearly half my health points.
Awesome. So you're struggling with the skeleton, and he kind of gets a breakaway and slashes across your chest before you kind of engage with him again. So that was the skeleton's turn, and now we're going to go to Martin. You said you wanted to hold your turn until after Keef went?
Yes.
Okay, so Keef is going to go. He is going to take... oh, wow. Okay, so Keef takes his short swords and decapitates the skeleton on a critical success. He's bleeding and pretty badly, but he kind of stumbles over to where Madie is, and he reaches his hands under the rubble. So he's on fire now, and he's attempting to help you get out. So what that means is on your turn, you get to roll with advantage on a strength check to get out from under the rubble.
This is some husband material level stuff, Madie. Gotta be honest. I know where this is moving fast, but gosh.
I mean, if we can get him out of here, Aria, you're gonna have to use your health potion on Wynn, because you know
I think
You know
so,
I'm
yeah.
not going to be able to prioritize Win over Keef at
I'm
this
sorry,
point.
what? I'm sorry?
Earmuffs, Win. Earmuffs.
I can't. We can't hear you.
You're unconscious.
So it's
Erin hears you.
Earmuffs, Win.
oh, friendships are being destroyed. It's Martin's turn now.
Hey, I was setting you up to get potions. Just know, I know that I won't be able
Also,
to
we
make
can get
that
healed
choice.
inside a temple if the temple hasn't burned down. So my situation is I've just been slashed. There's an armless skeleton next to me. There's no skeleton in front of me personally that has personally wounded me.
In the main room, there's one scarecrow, one skeleton, and the half-dragon that remain. In the room where you are, there's one skeleton with one arm, and the skeleton that you're engaged with.
Is crying a free action?
Crying is absolutely a free action.
Do I have to roll to stifle tears? Because I think there are tears occurring. Oh shoot! I have this ability called Thaumaturgy that allows me to manifest a minor wonder, assign a supernatural power within range. My voice can boom up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. I can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of my choice, such as a rumble of thunder or the cry of a raven or ominous whispers. I can instantly cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. I can alter the appearance of my eyes for 1 minute, or I can cause flames to dim.
What are you gonna do?
Change the color of your eyes for a minute.
Man, my eyes would look brilliant if they were purple. But with my thaumaturgy, if I was to dim, before I do anything rash, if I was to dim the flames specifically around the areas, because this is a wonder. This is a sign of supernatural power, according to the game. Can I dim it specifically around me and my friends, potentially protect us from some damage in this next turn?
I would say that if Martin Money believes in his heart that he can help his friends, then it may be something of wonder may happen.
So now you've made it. Do I attempt to murder a dragon, or do I believe in friendship? Is that the choice I'm being presented with?
I mean, I think that we all have choices in life, and whatever you would like to do is up to you, my friend.
I step back from the skeleton, raise my staff into the air, fall onto my knees, and scream, "Friendship, Erica!"
Awesome. So with a booming, thunderous roar, the power of Martin's friendship cry echoes throughout the Knife Museum, and the flames are subsided and doused under the power of Martin's cry. So the Knife Museum is no longer on fire. It's still structurally
Keef?
unsound, but it's no longer on fire. I mean, he's also not on fire anymore. Neither are you. You're still trapped, but not on fire.
Oh, right. I was too. Cool. Okay. Good job, Martin.
Are there any additional actions or bonus actions or anything you like to do on your turn?
Everything is not on fire, right? And I can move freely.
That's correct, yes. You would still need to take a disengage action to not get the attack of opportunity if you decided to move past the skeletons, though.
So see, the thing is, how would everyone feel about me running? And here's why I say this. Hear me out. I see some skepticism. I understand. I empathize. However, our mortal enemy is about to mortal literally because she's mortally wounded, one or several of us, is about to try to leave the building. I can either dash towards her while we're inside of this building room, be close to her when she tries to escape, or I can leave the building, run around, intercept.
Are you saying this out loud?
When I say friendship miracle, I feel like everybody gets like a lot of vibes from me that are both comforting as well as filled with anxiety, which is a very big Martin Money move.
So you all feel in your bones this reverberating speech from your friend Martin, and you feel like for a moment you have the ability to temporarily message. So
Wynn's having a picnic with her parents in her unconscious mind, so she has no opinion of the current circumstances.
I have what's like an out of office, which is an auto reply that says, "Don't split the party."
I think that we're free to choose to live our lives however we like, and if you want to do that, then by all means, feel empowered.
Aria supports you running. You get vague but positive vibes.
Okay. I actually know what I'm going to do, especially because it's deeply relevant for the situation. I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity that the skeleton's going to have on me, and I'm going to run. I'm going to vault over some beams real quick to be by Madie's side, especially now that things aren't on fire.
Awesome. So you take 6 points of damage as the skeleton skewers you in the side as you run by. But you're able to get past the skeleton and get to where Madie is. The other one tries to hit you, but he can't because he's unarmed and he's distracted. So you are able to get to Madie's side, and that is your turn. So now we're going to go back to the top of the initiative order, and Aria, it is your turn.
Martin Money survived that.
Are you still alive after 6 points of damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Great.
What's your HP right now?
I think I am. I'm a 7. I'm not going to try to get clever with the discussion. I'm a 7. I'm in a real bad place.
Yeah, okay, this is just important to know. Okay. Aria, remember the potion.
Alright, so you all three of y'all, are in another room that I am blocked from getting to by some felled beams.
No, you can get past them now that they're not on fire.
Oh, okay. But there is at least one skeleton that I'm engaged with and another one right by me.
That's correct. So since Martin is no longer there, both skeletons are going to at some point fight you. So you would need to you will get 2 attacks of opportunity against you if you try to leave.
Oh boy.
But, I mean, feel free to do whatever you like.
I can use disengage and then move, right?
That's correct.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna do what Martin didn't just do, disengage these skeletons and go around front to try to catch these half dragons on the last couple legs. Well, I feel like all 3 of you are in the room now, and there's Keef, so I feel like maybe you guys have it covered?
When
No,
we were
she's
talking about
Wynn's unconscious.
Awesome.
We were talking about me running. Wait. Hear me out. Before you disengage and leave and run, what is a museum? A museum is a sanctuary. It is honoring. It is almost worshiping its subject matter. And we are inside a knife museum, a temple to knives. Can you heal us?
This realms and roleplay session for some philosophizing about the nature of museums.
I'm really picking this up. I like it.
You know, I'll tell you what. I'll let you roll a d20, and if you get a critical success, then you can heal everyone. Well, actually, I'm not going to say that because that might happen. If you get a critical success, then you can heal people.
Boy.
You can also,
here, guys.
that said, you can disengage and try to do some optimal things. I support you. I give vibes that both support the sanctity of museums as well as support your decision to run, because that's a pretty good decision for at least one of us to run.
Yeah, I'll say that this check is a free action, so you can do whatever you want if it doesn't work.
Okay, let's see. 9, so nope.
Awesome. So you feel like at some point this may have been a temple to knives, but it's charred now, so it's been desecrated.
So
Try though.
the thing is, even if I do disengage and run over to you, I still can't give you that health potion until we go through all of the other actions in this order anyway.
That's why you should run. You should run.
That's why I feel like I should run.
True, fair.
Is that
Or
what,
fly.
So I will say that if you would like to get around the building in this one turn, you'll need to fly to have your flight speed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. My flight speed got upgraded though, so I do think it's fast enough.
I just feel like this party needs to trust their instincts. Just like, if you're gonna do a thing, just commit to the bit. Just
I'm doing it. We're gonna fly around, and I'm gonna try to catch Dragon Lady before she flees.
Awesome. So you flap your wings in a mighty gust and take off, flying through the garage and around to the side.
Considering how the structural integrity of the skeletons right by her were kind of compromised, I think they should lose at least one or more limbs again when that gust comes down.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's roll a dice. Let's hit the dice. So you hold on. Okay, so you
Hold on.
take off, and as you're taking off, the skeleton who had previously lost an arm, its head flies off. But it's a skeleton, so he's like still trying to do his own thing. And you fly around to the front. As you're flying to the front, you can make a perception check if you would like to see what's going on in the city.
Yeah, let's do it.
The 6? Everything's fine.
Notice that there is a city.
Yeah, there's a city. There's folks walking around. Everything's fine. So now we're gonna go to Win. And so before you make your saving throw, you're having this picnic with your family in the place between places. And you're sitting with your parents, and they're telling you, we're so proud of you, honey, and we just want you to know that no matter what happens, that we'll always be here for you. And your dad reaches into a picnic basket and pulls out some of your favorite snacks, and he's handing them to you. And you see that your mom has a champagne glass, and she starts to pour something out of it. Go ahead and make your save.
3.
Awesome. So that's your second failure. So you see that your mom starts to pour something into the glass, and it's a dark red liquid. And as she does, blood starts to seep out of your dad's mouth. And the snacks that are in your hand turn into a beating heart. And so now we're going to go to... it is going to be the half dragon's turn. So now that the fire's out, she is going to attempt to escape outside. And she's
really messed up. She can't just be pushing through windows. This should be a really high roll. This should be hard for her.
She's attempting to break through the damaged section of the wall. And so she bashes into it with her shoulder, and it's cracked pretty severely. She's not able to get out on this particular turn. And so now we're going to go to... who's still alive? So we're going to go to this...
It's weird, everyone's dead, and we won!
The Scarecrow.
That's amazing.
The Scarecrow.
I'm worried about Win, guys. I think my next character is going to be different.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's Madie's turn now.
I thought it might be. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna try to do something, because I know I'm still pinned under.
But you have
this.
Keef.
You aren't. It isn't burning anymore, though.
Yes, but I'm still pinned. I do not want to try to get out. I'm going to try to throw a potion at Win in a way that it will smash and seep into her.
On my
And I'm going to attempt to throw it at her face so it smashes and seeps in to heal her. It's okay, because if it cuts her, it'll heal that too.
Okay. So I'll tell you this. So Keef is helping you lift up the beams, and I'm going to say that you're kind of in a plank position right now, trying to push them off of you. If you want, you can reach with one hand, because you're pretty strong. So you can reach with one hand, grab a potion, and attempt to throw it at Win. However,
If I take damage, I die. If I take any damage, I am dead.
However,
But you'll also be healed, so...
if you want to do this, it's going to be a DC 18 check. So what that means is you roll a flat roll, and we can say you can add your dexterity bonus to it because it's some dexterity stuff.
Which is a one, so. Okay, all right, so then as I'm thinking through this, I'm thinking through the odds of this working and thinking maybe it's not a good idea and I might wind up killing her.
No, it's good.
So
Just throw it at
she
my
won't
face.
she won't take damage. That would be
Oh, she
silly.
won't take
Yeah,
damage if I do it.
I'm not
But I have to
gonna
get
kill
it.
you from something silly like that. But
Chucks a healing potion, the glass breaks against my face, I'm dead.
yeah, game over. Yeah, you're done.
All right, well then I'll try to get out from under the thing.
Okay, cool.
Might as well.
So go ahead and give me a strength check with advantage.
Okay. All right, a 10 plus, 13 or 17. 17.
Awesome. So on a 17, you and Keef together are able to lift all of the debris off, and you
I'm
are
still
free.
wearing a tree disguise canonically, and I'm just whispering while disguised as a tree, power couple.
So you are now free. Is there any other like movement or bonus actions you like to do on your turn?
Okay, so I have an action surge. I think this is the time to take it.
Okay.
So I can take one additional action on your turn, and movement is not an action, right?
That is correct.
Okay, then I go over to Wynn, and I gently pour the potion into her mouth.
Awesome.
Woo!
So you give Wynn the potion. Wynn, as you see this horrific scene of the picnic, it all vanishes, and you start to fall, and then you fall back into your body, and you're awake.
I wake up just yelling for my parents.
Aw. That's so sad.
Is it a free action to like comfort Win?
Sure. You're all right there, so I can say that you all like, yeah, you all have comfort.
Yeah.
I give you a big
Well, like,
leafy
they're there.
embrace.
Oh,
All right. Awesome.
Hi.
So
what just happened?
Way too long to explain right now.
Everything's on fire.
It's not anymore.
Not
Was.
anymore.
It looks like everything was on
It was.
fire.
awesome. So
You woke up
now
and things are actually slightly better.
it is going to be the Scarecrow's turn, the one that's left.
Did they come before Keef?
How much
That's
health
correct.
did I get?
Right. The potions that you have from the pouch, did I send you how much that they were?
You did not.
Okay, let's say that they're 1d8 plus 4. Or let's just say 1d8. That's a lot. So let's just do 1d8. So go ahead and roll a d8, and then whatever the result of that is how many hit points that you get.
Me or Madie?
Madie, the distributor of the potion.
Oh, great. So it's got to be on me. Okay. It's a 2.
That's okay.
I
So
will take it.
you get 2, you are brought back up with 2 HP. So the Scarecrow is going to go over to the half dragon and pull out a jet black stone that was in its chest, and put it in the half dragon's mouth, and then the Scarecrow dissipates into smoke, and there's a black aura around the half dragon.
No,
like that.
don't like it.
And so the skeletons now, the only ones that are left are, oh no, there's one in the room with you all. So that one skeleton is going to take an attack at probably at Madie, and it misses. And the other 2 skeletons who are in the hallway are going to start to make their way to the other room. So they'll use all of their action or their movement to get over the difficult terrain. So they're now in the main room with you all. And now it's going to be Keef's turn. He's going to take an attack at the skeleton. Awesome. So he hits the skeleton for 5 points of damage. The one skeleton that had lost an arm and a head, he cuts it in half. So the skeleton is Shambling on the ground with half a body, it's probably not a threat. So Keef incapacitates one of the skeletons, and now it is Martin's turn. So you have 2 skeletons in the room with you who are full. There's the torso of the skeleton. There's the half dragon who's emitting some sort of dark aura.
Ooh, okay. So what poses the most danger to my friends right now?
You can make an investigation check.
Let's investigate. That is a 14.
Definitely the dragon.
Definitely the dragon.
Black
the dragon, based off of what I'm seeing, I'm a wizard. I know magical stuff. Can I identify, like, even if I tried to attack the dragon, if you would pull some shenaniganry on me?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
That is a 10.
You feel like this is a form of magic you're not familiar with.
Gosh, dang it, Carmen. Okay. Do I have time to very quickly do a check-in with everybody and see what they need or what I can help with?
So Aria's not near you all, and nobody has the message ability. So you're able to speak with the people who are near you out loud, of course, so the others will hear it. But
okay, very quickly. Madie win. Keef. Is everyone okay? Is there anything I need to do right now to help someone else? Because what I want to do is I want to chug a potion, and I want to chuck something really dangerous at that dragon.
Do it!
So can I chug a potion and chuck something dangerous at a dragon?
So yeah, drinking a health potion is it a health potion?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a free action.
It's good to ask.
So I grab a health potion. How much health does that revive?
So it's 1d8. So roll a d8, and whatever the result is how much HP you get.
And y'all wish the best for me. 7!
Awesome. So you regain 7 HP. And what would you like to do for your action?
I'm gonna do a catapult level 2. Is there anything especially sharp and dangerous and wicked looking? Is there like, because museums tend to put some of their best exhibits up front. I'm wondering if there's just like a really cursed dagger, not cursed because curse could contribute to the situation. So just like a really gnarly dagger that could be lunged directly into someone's unarmored chest.
Go ahead and make a d20 check. Just a flat d20.
That's a 16.
Awesome. So there's amidst the rubble, near Keef's parents, there is a spear that has a ember stone in it, and the spear, even though everything around it is charred, the area where the spear is laying is untouched.
I grab the spear that is far away from me and I chuck it right at her heart.
Awesome. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I cast it. For that, I don't need to do an attack roll from what I know.
Oh, okay.
I just cast it and she has to save.
Awesome. Let's see what happens. So does an 11 save?
No, it doesn't.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll damage.
4d8. 4, 3, 7. So what's that?
17.
A lot. So, Martin, you and your friends have been through the ringer, and you almost burned alive. You find this spear, and with the magic that flows through your veins, you pick it up and you send it flying towards this half dragon. And as the smoke that's emanating off of her starts to seep into her body and seemingly heal her wounds, the spear stabs right through her heart and skewers her against the wall. And she is no more.
In Draconic, I want to say that's for Keef's parents.
And Keef is like, yeah.
But wait, his parents did a deal.
Yeah, but he's sad. But he's sad about it.
They might not have had a choice.
I'm not gonna sully this moment. Yeah.
Then don't.
Cool. Great.
Are we still in combat, or is
We
the combat
are
over?
still in combat. There are two
Okay.
skeletons that are still active in the main room.
If you've ever seen The Breakfast Club, as when it goes through her chest, I sort of just, my last thing is I turn around and I just have my fist upraised, and that's the pose that I stick in.
Awesome.
And I'll get stabbed in if someone manages to hit me.
So Martin is frozen in his celebration pose. A really awesome turn. And now we're going to go back to the top of initiative order. So Aria, you flew around the front to see if you could cut off the half dragon as she came through. So when you get around to the front, you see the spear stick out the other side of the wall with blood covering the tip. If you could go ahead and make a perception check for me, please.
I don't like it when you make that voice.
18.
Awesome. So you,
Yeah.
as you sort of are, getting around to the front and you land, you notice that the figure you saw before circling the city on the dragon is headed right to where you are right now. Is there anything you would like to do with your turn before it is over?
So, can I grab the tip of that spear that's sticking out the wall and just take that?
Oh, take the Emberstone.
Sure.
Just see the spear like shunk, like.
You break off the edge of the spear and you have that. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
And to be clear, that means that Aria now has Emberstone, right? Because I want to make sure we pilfered that.
That's correct.
Sick. Do I have it as like part of the end of a broken spear, or is it just like the thing?
You have it as part of the end of a broken spear. So you
Hell
have
yeah.
the stone and the spear.
That sounds like a magical item. That sounds rad.
I don't know.
Can I use my action to like bust through the now cracked wall that the dragon lady was gonna bust through but then didn't?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a DC 10 strength check.
Heck yeah. Heck no. That's a 6.
Yeah, no, so you try to bust through the wall, but you think that maybe her body on the other side is preventing you from being able to bust through. So we cut back to the interior when it's your turn, and there are 2 skeletons left. However, you notice that after the half-dragon died, it seems that the skeletons don't have the same vigor that they had before.
She was empowering them in some way. I'm going to use half my movement to stand up from the ground. And then I'm going to just... Are any of them next to any of us?
Yeah, they're both right next to you all.
Oh, they're both next to us. Great. So I'm going to... I guess stab it with my rapier. I was going to shoot one with the short bow, but they're next to us, so I'll just stab one.
Awesome, go for it.
You could shoot them right next to you, like...
Yeah, but then it's disadvantage because it's a ranged weapon.
Oh.
Ask Wynn if she wants to have another health potion.
Yeah, ask me. I have a non-natural 20.
Awesome, so on a dirty 20, go ahead and roll damage.
Great. And if they're next to our friends, then this is good sneak attack bonus here, guys. Oh yeah, so that's a 9 and a 7, so 16 total.
Hey,
Awesome.
yeah.
So, Wynn, after being in this weird dream world, you stand up and just dice one of the skeletons, and it completely falls apart, destroyed.
Wonderful. And the other one's next to me too, right?
That's correct.
I am taking the disengage action, using my cunning action skill to disengage as a bonus action, and then moving out of its range.
Awesome, so you take a few steps back.
No health.
So it is now Madie's turn.
I'm gonna get my warhammer. Go after that last skeleton.
Awesome.
Smash.
Okay.
clobber in time.
Okay, so it's 13.
13 hits.
Mm-hmm. And then, okay, so 1d8. I don't like that d8. It's been failing me. Let's see if I have another one. Yes, okay. Plus 3. So it's 6
Awesome. So
damage.
you bring your weapon up and bash the skeleton's upper body off. And as you do, the upper body shatters and the skeleton is destroyed. So you're no longer in combat, and you all can move freely. So, Keef,
Now, can I bust through that wall?
you come flying through that wall.
Guys, there's a dragon coming.
Wait, what? Wait, stop.
There
We
be a
killed the dragon.
No, like the dragon is coming.
Oh no.
Boom! The dragon comes crashing down to the ground, and a person in a cloak jumps off of it, and as they land, 2 giant devil wings come up from their back, and they take the cloak off, and you see that it's a succubus. And that is where we're going to end for today. Our heroes were successful in a pretty intense and deadly battle, but it seems like they're not out of danger yet. Tune in next time to find out what happens and if they survive. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.